In this video, I'm going to be giving you all 5 stocks that could absolutely go on a massive run into 2026 and possibly beyond. The monthly chart allows us to really zoom out and see the larger picture of things, see the momentum where it's actually going, with each candle being 1 month. So we're really able to see where the move is potentially going on a larger time frame rather than looking at like 5 or 15 minute chart and trying to figure out where's the next few cents or next dollar going to be made. We're really looking at where's the next 2, 3, 5, 10x going to be made in a company. So 5 stocks, like I said, if you like these types of videos, if you want more content like this, more technical analysis like this, just do me a favor. All you got to do, if you're feeling giddy, drop a share on this video, subscribe, and follow me on my other social medias as well if you want more of this type of content. But let's get into it, guys. I appreciate you being here on the weekend, and I hope you enjoy this video. Number one, Zeta Global. I've talked about this name numerous times. It's massively fundamentally undervalued. I believe it's a $30+ stock sitting at about $18.56 as of today. And we did fall from grace up here at about $38.20. That's all-time highs. We had a low down here to about $10.69. And just to keep it short and brief, guys, you see it on the screen. We have a cup and handle pattern. We are slightly breaking out of this cup and handle pattern. As you can see here on the chart, we have this massive volume shelf. If we're looking at the 13 EMA on the monthly, we have broken out. We've retested this, and now we're bouncing off that 13 EMA as well. So broke above it, retesting it, and now pushing higher, which is a really good sign for a continuation to the upside, right? Also, we're holding this 25 moving average for the monthly, which is really nice as well. So we have this holding us higher. We have our 13 EMA pushing us higher. We have a nice volume shelf here. Our SI has gone from extremely oversold in April of 2025, now pushing up higher, making a higher low in the grand scheme of things. And we're not yet oversold. We're only at 56.23 on the RSI, and we have all this room to run up here before we get into the oversold territory. On our Willie, as I call it, or Williams percentage range, we have the white line, which is our Williams percentage range. We have the pink line, which is a 21 EMA, and the green line is a 9 EMA. When we get bearish or bullish crosses, typically that's going to tell you the overall direction of the stock and where we're going. Well, you see that the Willie is pushing higher. Not only that, but we're almost getting a bullish cross here in the actual 9 EMA through the 21 EMA. And obviously that would be very, very massive for this company as we've seen it in the past here. And we went on this big run as we saw here. We crossed down, went on this big downward move, and now we are seeing high, low, higher, low, sorry, higher, high, lower, high, and just kind of moving up in this direction. About to get a bullish cross here on the 9 EMA through the 21 EMA. Targets for this, targets would be a closer, shorter term target, maybe first quarter of 2026, $25. Then we have, that's our 0.786 on our Fibonacci expansion. And then we have $33.82. That is going to be closer to our cup and handle measured move. Also, that's our 1.618. And then we have finally a $44.92 move. That's our 2.618 on our Fibonacci expansion or extension, as people call it. So overall, these measured moves, the Fibonacci extensions higher are looking very, very nice. We're looking at about 143% higher, just where I believe the stock should be, 30 plus, 62% higher from current price. So as we see, everything's kind of going in our direction. Everything's looking really good. And again, this is just one really, really nice setup going into 2026. Number two, on to innovation. They deal with semiconductors. They're trying to disrupt like AI and Matt and some other companies in those fields with their semiconductors. And we're seeing the same thing. RSI was extremely oversold on the monthly. This was really good time to be buying. We're pushing out of that, now pushing in slightly overbought territory, but still plenty of room up here. Nice volume shelf with a volume gap up here to 173 where we saw resistance. Seeing the 13 EMA being flipped in from resistance now into support. moving over the 25 average and holding above that. So you can kind of see we cross down there. Now we're flipping back up, making a cross there. Our Williams percentage range, or our Willie, is pushing higher along with our RSI. We're going to make another bullish cross. When we got the bearish cross, you saw what happened. When we got this bullish cross here, you saw what happened, right? So we're just going with the momentum here. Doesn't mean it's always going to happen if we get that cross, but more times than not, 1, 2, this would be 3. When you get these crosses, what happens? Down, up, pretty simple, right? So the 9 and 21 EMA, this is what I teach in our High Five Collective. This is what I really teach about the Williams percentage range. It really encompasses the majority of my strategies with the Williams percentage range, and I put my own spin on it. I've added my own things to it and really made it my own, away from what Larry Williams has, but still keeping the core. So I really like the setup. Targets here. Again, you see we're breaking out, right? We had this run up, we had this nice pullback down to these volume shells, got oversold, and now we're pushing back, and I think we'll break over all-time highs. Our 0.786 is right there at about 229, then 380 for our 1.68, and then a massive 2.618 extension up to $562. That would be an absolute ripper of a stock. And again, I think we covered enough there. You can obviously see the overall bullish momentum that this stock is really making, with everything pushing higher, with these momentum indicators pushing higher while holding key support levels and bouncing where we need to bounce. Number 3, UNH. UNH, UnitedHealth Group, is a moat, is a dinosaur company. They were left for dead with all the fear, uncertainty, and doubt around the company coming at them. I was a big buyer down here when we got extremely oversold on the monthly. Big buyer down here. We had a really nice bounce, made a ton of money off leaps, still holding a decent amount of leaps for the long term. Had this volume shelf is basically that point of support if you look across, right? So we broke underneath that, but then shortly after, what happened? Went higher. And so what do we have here? We have the RSI pushing out of this extremely oversold area. And typically what happens, just like a pendulum swings, will swing from extremely bearish to extremely bullish in just years. So this is what I'm seeing on UNH. I'm seeing we bounced off this, came back up, reclaimed it. We have room up to the 13 EMA. We have room up to the 25 EMA with this very large volume shelf gap, or anchored volume profile gap. Profit target would be right around here at like 425. Second profit would be right around 489. And then I believe this company does see all-time highs again. I don't know when that is, but again, everything's kind of going our way. The first big thing is going to be 341 up to about almost 500. Really, really big move here. And it could come very, very quickly, honestly, once as this, really shifts from extremely bearish to, oh man, this company's actually really undervalued and they are a moat and they shouldn't be left for dead right now. And then obviously you see this form some bearishness down here. You're breaking out. What's happening? You came up, you bottomed out, you made a high, you made a low, or a higher low, and now you're going to push to make a higher high, just building structure and pushing higher. Same thing's happening here with price action. Same thing's happening here with the RSI. Got this nice volume gap, like I said, and you're getting your 9 and 21 EMA to really start to curl up and try to push higher with the momentum. And then you could see something like this where you form a nice Williams consolidation box, which is essentially just a pretty little box that tells you if we stay in that box, we'll continue to climb higher as we did here, right? And then once we come down here, if we stay in a box, we'll continue lower. But also once you lose that Williams consolidation box, you are going to get pullbacks. You are going to get resets in the stock. Same thing happened here. We formed it and then we lost it. So that is number 3. Number 4, again, guys, if you enjoy this type of content, leave a like, whatever you're watching this on, to follow me for more. Let me know in the comments what stocks you believe are really set up for 2026 based on the technical analysis side of things. Let me know. Number 4, a small cap, $3.22 billion market cap. This one's been getting a lot of hype on X and other social medias lately. It's a drone play, pure drone play. Ondas Holdings is a pure drone play. Like I said, $3.22 billion market cap. They're really capitalizing on this administration's push into drones. And basically, if you were buying this thing down here when we were basing out and we were oversold, and then you had this bullish divergence, you made out like a bandit. We're talking about 38 cents up to about $3.44, sitting today at $8.75 and sitting at an all-time, or sorry, a week high, right? Week right around $11.70. This one has been a monster. People are calling this could be like the next tier that just keeps running and running. And I just went off my chart. That was the point. And you have this nice rounded bottom. And yeah, you're starting to get some resistance right in here, right? You're getting this resistance. If you can break through this resistance, you are going to see a continued move higher. Yes, we're oversold, but the thing about being oversold is it doesn't mean you have to sell. When you get into oversold territory, it just means maybe bump down to the weekly and look for some bearish, right? If you start getting bearish divergence down on the weekly, it might be able to show you, hey, yeah, this is the time to get out because we're getting bearish divergence and it's going to bleed over into the monthly. Who knows, right? What I know on the monthlies is still looking extremely bullish. You can keep running on the RSI. You have this nice fat volume shelf. You're breaking out of a rounded bottom. And finally, you have your Williams percentage range moving higher, forming that Williams consolidation box I was talking about. As long as you stay within this, you are going to continue to run higher, higher, higher. This bullish cross 9 is above the 21 EMA on the Willie. And like I said, you're just moving higher. Some targets, your measured move of this rounded bottom is going to be $16.37. Again, yeah, that's basically a double up from almost a double up from where we are today at $8.75. Massive move. Your 0.786, that is going to be $13.90. So that'll come before the 1637. 1.68618 extension is going to be $23.37. And then your target, it's going to be $34.76. Again, these aren't going to happen in 1 week. These aren't going to happen in 1 month. These are going to happen over months, half years, years, right? This is a very big overview of these companies and these stocks that they could have massive moves. And in 2026, we could see it go from 8 up to 20 plus. You just never know. Everybody's seen Palantir and what it's done. Last but not least, number 5, if you're still watching this video, thanks for still being here. Again, just do me a favor, hit that like button, share it with a buddy that you want to talk stocks about with some technical and some stocks you might want to talk with them about. Get prepared for 2026 to have an absolutely epic 2026 like we have had for an epic 2025. Adobe number, guys, Adobe. So what's up with Adobe? Adobe showing the same things that UNH showed, massively oversold and starting to flip from bearish to bullish. Extreme sentiment is weak. Same thing with Google. Google was here in the dumps in 2023 during the bear market. They didn't get that oversold recently in April, but they did get pretty oversold. Down in the dumps, this was the time to be buying. We were down here, and what happened? We flipped, we pushed higher, then what? Just an absolute mooning of this company to the upside. I think we could see the same thing with Adobe. Right now, what do we have? We have a Williams consolidation box formed. A bearish Williams consolidation box is formed here. We have a downtrend. We have our RSI that is bearish. We have extremely oversold conditions. So a bearish Williams consolidation box is whenever you don't have up here above -50, you have below -50, you come down, touch the green barrier, come up, come back down, and then you have a bearish Williams consolidation box. As long as you stay within this, stock price is going to continue to go down. Just like as long as you stay in this, stock price is going to continue to go up for a bullish Williams consolidation box. So right now, what do we have? We have a bearish Williams consolidation box, but man, oh man, we are really flying out of this thing. We hit all this support. Year support, guys. This is 2020 COVID. This is 2022 bottom of the bear market. This is 2025. Everybody's saying, oh, well, that was COVID crash. This was a bear market. This is strictly just the company sucks. No, the company doesn't suck. It's not a broken company. It's a broken stock. People have FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. They believe AI is going to massively disrupt this company. Meanwhile, they are crushing it with their own credits, incorporating with AI, not being disrupted by it, but joining forces with AI and actually crushing it with their business model, all while they're buying shares like crazy on the way down. They're buying back massive amounts of their stock. And if you're a shareholder in this company, you're not being diluted. You're being given more. You're getting more slice of the company. Absolutely phenomenal company. I'm loaded to the T on Adobe leaps, guys, loaded to the T. We're in this massive support here. Could it come down to like 254? Sure, we see more weakness, but I think we're getting very close in this 254 to 3 at the top 318 level. I was saying right down in here that we are going to bottom. We could bottom here. We definitely could have a nice fat volume shelf. We look like we're about to break out of this Williams consolidation box, bearish to the upside. Looks like we double bottomed here on the RSI and can shoot higher and see some overbought eventually. And if that all happens, then you're going to see moves up to 520, 600, and then maybe, who knows, even new all-time highs up at 899 and all the way up to $1,262. Again, longer term time frame, but again, the company looks absolutely amazing here. I have fair values around like high 400s on this name in valuation territory based on the fundamentals. So yeah, I really like the name for leaps. These are 5 companies: Zeta, Ondas, or sorry, Zeta, Onto Innovation, UNH, United Health, Ondas, ONDS, and have more names like this that I'm ready to make more videos about, and let you know about 2026 and the best setups going into 2026 based on a larger overview of these companies. If you want those, comment more below. Just comment more below and I'll know that you want another video just like this one talking about the best setups going into 2026 based off the technicals, based on a bigger overview using the monthly chart and some of my strategies. I appreciate it, guys. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.